Welcome to this edition of the UNA Week in Review, presented by Lions HR. 5 different UNA teams saw action on the week. The Lion football team won a shootout over Florida Tech. The UNA men's and women's cross-country teams each had strong showings at the Rhodes Invitational, while the soccer and volleyball teams continued to roll in GSC play. Find out more right after this.
Hi, I'm Bill Lyons with Lions HR. If you own or operate a small business, then you're aware of the growing number of challenges affecting your profitability. And if you're like most companies, the most expensive challenges are often people-related. At Lions HR, we've helped hundreds of business owners who were frustrated with the rising costs of payroll, workers' compensation, employee benefits, and the ever-increasing number of employment regulations. There's a better way to manage your human resources. Find out how working with Lions HR can improve your company's profitability.
Offenses scored early and often on Saturday as UNA rolled up 650 yards and held off a final drive by Florida Tech in a 55-48 win at Brawley Stadium. Trailing by 1 score, the Panthers drove to the UNA 20-yard line in the final minute before a 4th and 10 pass fell incomplete. The win was the 109th of Bobby Wallace's career at UNA and tied him with Hal Self as the winningest football coach in school history. Quarterback Luke Wingo was 24 of 39 for 398 yards and 2 touchdowns. He also rushed for 64 yards and 2 scores. Lamonte Thompson rushed for 123 yards on 19 carries for his 3rd consecutive 100-plus yard rushing game of the season. Dre Hall added 134 yards receiving on 6 catches for UNA. North Alabama, ranked 8th in NCAA Division II, improves to 3-0 overall and 2-0 in Gulf South Conference play. The Lions play at Valdosta State next Saturday at 1 p.m. Central. The UNA volleyball team swept a pair of road GSC matches to improve to 11-2 overall and a perfect 5-0 in league play. The Lions won at Union and Christian Brothers by identical 3-0 scores. For the week, Jessica Austin led the way with 22 kills and an impressive .514 hitting percentage, while 2-time GSC Offensive Player of the Week Natasha Fomina added 21 kills for the Lions. Defensively, Ashton Kapovich led the way with 18 digs, while setter Andrea De Leon had 69 assists. UNA will host West Georgia on Tuesday in a promotion intended to break the 8-year attendance record of 831. Match time against the Wolves is set for 7 p.m. The Lions will then travel to UAH on October 1st and Mississippi College on October 3rd. The UNA women's soccer team remained undefeated on the year after picking up 2 more wins over the weekend. The Lions knocked off Shorter 5-0 on the road before returning home to down Cumberland 2-1 in overtime. Senior Chloe Richards scored all 5 goals against the Hawks to tie school's single match record. Against Cumberland, a goal by Stacy Weber held up until the final minute of regulation when the Bulldogs equalized the match with just 27 seconds remaining. The Lions needed just over 2 minutes of overtime, however, as Melody Leonida connected off a corner kick for the game winner. Goalkeeper Shelby Thornton had 12 saves over 2 matches as UNA improved to 7-0-1 on the year and a perfect 3-0 in GSC play. The Lions will travel to Valdosta State on Friday for a key conference matchup. Game time is set for 5 p.m. Central. Both UNA cross-country teams had solid outings at the Rhodes Invitational in Memphis. Each UNA team placed 8th against top competition, including multiple Division I teams. The UNA men were 8th of 25 schools with a team total of 126. Adam Benenfield finished 23rd individually with a time of 26:40 to lead the Lions. Tate Carden was 28th at an even 27 minutes, followed by Braxton Linder, Clay Oden, and Jared Melton. The UNA women finished 8th in a field of 22 schools after totaling 263 points. Olivia Brady was 38th individually with a time of 24:14. Walker Maddox was 44th at 24:30, followed by Stephanie Simpson, Alexandra Pidcock, and Laura Bennett. Both UNA cross-country teams will be back in action on October 9th at the Watson Ford Invitational in Clinton, Mississippi. Thank you for joining us on this edition of the UNA Week in Review, presented by Lions HR. I'm Shane Herman. Stay up to date with all of UNA athletics by going to the new www.roarlions.com.